Greetings everyone, it's me again, Eshkovas from Bloodmoon Pictures, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Midnight with Cramian.
Hi.
For some reason his Fuji is dead. You are not visible on stream. God damn it. Oh well. So, we decided our next stop is Harandar. Because of multiple reasons. First of all, Harandar is actually from all the regions the one that interests me the least. And I thought, you know what? I'm the person that does what I like least first, so I can have what I like most last. Which is not really a choice I have, because the last will be the Voidstorm no matter what. But that's fine. Voidstorm's main storyline, and then after we got Harandar done, which may be today, maybe not, but not in the same video, but on the same stream, we might go with Arator's storyline, or Zul'Aman. That depends on what we decide on later. Like, I don't know what story Harandar has, and I wanted to give it the chance to convince me. And also, it has the allied race, and I just want to check them out, no matter if I'm gonna play them or not. And the whole Lightbloom story in Eversong was actually really fascinating. I wanted, check it out. And as always, a TLDR. We're gonna play our characters as we play them, but lore-wise for our characters, different characters go to different places. And we decided that Nerian went to Harandar?
I think we haven't spoken about who goes. I
thought we
very
did.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, I think we edged that topic a little bit last time.
With the devouring host occupying much of our attention and time, we leave our backs exposed to the other threats that wait in the wings. This Lightbloom that has afflicted Eversong grows worse by the day. If it gets out of control, then we might find ourselves fighting a two-front conflict, or worse, having our home consumed completely while we busy ourselves with the void. The strange woman, Owena, who you found poking about the Lightbloom, you seem to be familiar with her. Seek her out. She may have some answers.
We can't defend against both the Voidstorm and the aggression from the Lightbloom. Haldoran has joined your Harandar friend to aid in ending the threat. They await you in Fairbreeze.
Okay. Whoa. I didn't expect running wild to be procced on me.
I have to learn more of the Lightbloom, even with the risks of traveling to your homeland.
His voice is always so much deeper than I expected to be.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
This is an unparalleled opportunity to see the homeland of the Harandar. They've been so secretive that not even a whisper of Harandar has come to us through the roots of the world trees. Who are you? I am Ranger General of Silvermoon, Haldoran Brightwing. I lead the Fast Riders, Rangers, whose skill is unsurpassed by any other in Azeroth, and probably beyond. Why are you coming along? It was requested by Grand Magister Romath that I join you and Owena in Harandar. My skills as a Fast Rider Ranger allow me to detect Lightbloom. Interesting. Owena suspects the infection may have originated in her homeland. I will accompany you to find this source.
May victory be ours.
Okay. It's good to see you again, friend. Would that we were meeting under less fraught circumstances. The Rutani who attacked Silvermoon come from my homeland, Harandar. This Lightbloom infection is new, however. The time has come for me to return to my people. I will face their judgment and explain my actions. If the Lightbloom has spread, we must warn my people of the danger. If you are willing to join me, I will make you and your insistent friend through the route. I will take you, not make you. What the fuck? My brain. To the route ways to Harandar. Let me know when you're ready to go. Okay, no.
You have come far, stranger.
We must not delay. I'm ready!
Harandar is a dangerous place. I warn you both. My people do not welcome outsiders. They may no longer welcome me.
Word.
Yes.
This
But off we
place,
go.
It is like we've stepped back in time.
Tread carefully. You will be seen as invaders.
Interesting artwork.
And here's where I had to make an executive decision to shorten the video basically artificially, and doing a voiceover and lore perspective view on this video instead. The main reason being it was 6 hours plus of content I had to go through, and the majority of it was me and Cramian being confused, and me and Cramian having to revisit lore we know versus lore we learn in Harandar in order to just grasp the situation. And a lot of the story bits in Harandar are their own things and stories just repeated for several quest lines just in order to get points across for some reason. The TLDR of the story is that we arrive and we get told several times that we are outsiders, we do not belong here, also we are outsiders. Did you know that they don't like outsiders? Also they don't like outsiders. You should remember as well also that they don't like outsiders. That being said, they don't like outsiders, I think.
Perhaps we'll meet again. Our goddess, Alnhara, once rested in the cradle roots above. But she was taken. What remains is the land of Harandar. The echo of her song and the radiance of her will.
We have a nice interaction with the root tender of xal'atath from Valshara.
This so-called Lightbloom is no real threat. It does not excuse your heresies.
The heresy of saying hello to us, of being seen by us. That's the heresy they're talking about.
The heresy of being perceived.
Yes. Rub bares his fangs as you approach, in apparent sign of disgust. In an apparent sign of disgust. You dare to meet a root warden's gaze? I ought to leave your bones in the what now? Grimlinks?
Interesting.
In the Grimlinks?
What?
Who are you? You stand before Ruya, root warden of xal'atath. For 85 years, so a baby to Nerion, I've stood vigil over its cursed roots, just as my mentor stood before his return to the earth. Didn't xal'atath fall to the nightmare? Yeah, xal'atath was Valshara. And the thing is, we kind of freed it of the Emerald Nightmare. And I think the story in Legion was we freed it of the we got rid of the nightmare, and now nature would slowly over time heal. I think that was it, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Didn't xal'atath fall to the nightmare? Rhea scoffs derisively. Do your people lament the fall of the sky when it rains? Sometimes there are more roots, sometimes there are fewer. Sometimes they change in shape or in temperament, but always they reach for the cradle. Why would we care what occurs in the world above, so long as the roots of Harandar remain whole? I don't think the sky understands how trees work.
Hearing this, Neri is very pissed. And only shows it slightly, but for those who know him, it's clearly visible.
Do you have any other foolish questions, or are you merely attempting to forestall your judgment? And then we are asked to go to the council and receive their judgment. I still do not understand why...
My skin is tingling. What is this?
Alm dust, remnants of the goddess's will given form. It empowers our magics and allows us to walk between worlds.
The Harandar, familiar on edge of arrival, the council has convened and is ready to hear Owena's words. Hopefully, she will be able to convince them that the Light Bloom is a threat and that their help is needed.
Greetings.
To be fair, the Light Bloom is a weak threat in like comparison to a lot of things that happened.
Yeah.
Guards collected Owena and took her to get ready to meet the council. When you're ready, we should attend the gathering.
We must. Orwena has gone ahead to speak to her elders.
Play movie.
Let me know when you're ready.
The council is coming to judge Owena for the crimes they feel she has committed. We will join her when you're ready. 3, 2, 1.
With perseverance.
Enough of this. Show yourselves. I came here to speak out of respect. But if violence is your intent...
Respect? You threw that away long ago, Orwena.
How many of our secret traditions have you broken, child?
Inviting those outsiders here, profaning this sacred place with their presence.
They hear the goddess's song as we do. They fight to save her. Is that not who we are anymore? Will you do nothing but skulk in these caves, lamenting the withered past? Goddess?
Clearly, the hand of Anhara is upon you, child. But with it comes hubris, recklessness. Your pride endangers everything we've built here.
I hear her voice. Should I not follow wherever it leads?
Not if it leads you from us.
Follow our religion until it says you have to leave us to follow.
Your religion.
The fuck?
Follow your religion, unless it says to follow your religion.
Yeah.
Like... Okay, no. Follow your religion unless it tells you to go against our tradition. To be nitpicky.
But
Like...
it's their religion in the first place.
By the roots.
To stay among us, it must be proven that the goddess has indeed called you to her aid. You will undergo trials to the Den of Echoes, a holy place for our people. Okay, at the very least they're not F off, they're just like, you are outsiders, you are untrusted, and we don't immediately trust you, which honestly is a nice change of pace, because usually we are just openly invited to whatever strange people we arrive to, which is weird in some situations. It's a nice change of pace of like, they don't trust us, they don't like us. But if the goddess is like, holy light, look, there, that's what I want, then they'll at least seem to be able to listen. So far.
You have forgotten the value of tradition, Olwyn. Go to the Den of Echoes and remind yourself of what it means to be Haranir.
The elders have spoken. They hope that reliving the past will show you the folly of your actions.
Okay, so we are getting a chance to prove ourselves, which is pretty neat. And apparently Hagar was the only one who brought us a veto, even if it was kind of hidden.
Alnhara guide you. Good luck.
Stay a while and listen.
It is not like you to avoid conflict. Have your fangs dulled since I was gone?
Don't test me, little sprout. I know when to roar and when to wait. I could have pitted my pride against Ruya, but alone, what good would it do?
You are as strong as any.
First, you left. Then the roots of Teldrassil burned. Now, the elders barely consider me one of them.
Should I not have heeded the goddess's call?
You did what needed to be done. I have always told you to trust your instincts. All I ask is that you trust mine. We must regain their faith in you, and know that I will always defend you, even if you do not see.
We then go to this cave, where there we have a direct basically find out the background story of how the Haranir got here. Some time before the Sundering, some time before the Night Elves existed, they decided, ooh, let's go into the caves. And apparently they were already druids. But the big plot twist was, not only did the rootways and stuff like that already exist, their goddess, which was supposed to be here at the beginning, and was stolen from them. The trials unscathed. I come to know you as competent and dependable. And why do we have an infinite broken loop here? Anyway. Play movie.
The world watched. The Zurashah spoke of a great tragedy and shame. I have seen nothing to shame us.
You have not yet seen the journey to its end. Alnhara's song was just an echo. The goddess was gone when they arrived. Without her, the land was falling apart. After all the trials and journeys, we hoped to find purpose. Instead, we found discord and death. We blamed the missing goddess. We blamed the land. We blamed each other. The goddess's absence was not a tragedy, but a trial. One we failed. When at last we found our way, the elders feared what would happen if we returned to the surface. So, they forbade it. But we can't stay hidden forever. Ah, you're awake. Welcome to Hamara.
Wasn't ever here to begin with. They heard a voice, they followed the voice, and when they didn't find someone the voice belonged to, they started killing each other. And then they felt so ashamed for it that for 15,000 years-ish, they decided, you know what? We're gonna hide away and never come back. And that is the whole reason Owena is an outcast. And most people of the Harandar are not aware of this little fact. We then go to Owena's, for lack of better terms, mother figure, or master, teacher, who was also the root tender of Teldrassil for those 20 years Teldrassil was a thing. And in the end of that, we find out that the light bloom has now been infecting the plant people. We try to discover what is going on, and it turns out one of the flower people was actually not infected. It turns out it's because of this magical substance they keep making a big deal about, the Oln dust. Yes, the Rift of Oln dust. Apparently it's all over in the air, but also not really. Also, it's only able to be acquired through the Rift of Oln, and only by slaying the dreams of Azeroth, as it looks like, but apparently also not. It's all a bit weird and wonky and confusing. Emerald Nightmare, Emerald Dream, none of that was ever mentioned. And my only takeaway is that the Emerald Nightmare, Emerald Dream, it's still far away. It's still something completely different. And this is just the physical place Uln to the Dream version. So how all Emerald Dream places have a real-life equivalent of Mist.
If you must go, you will need the Shulka. How you feel about him cannot change that.
I know, but neither does it change the past.
During this questline, we meet a former lover, friend, something, question mark, of Owena, who basically did to her what she did to her people. Just dipping out, see ya, I'm gonna follow the goddess's voice my own way. And it took her several quests to realize that they're both the exact same, but his way is a bit more socially acceptable because he didn't leave this big cave. Then we find out that the root tender that we met at the beginning, the kind of very racist one, now actually thinks that the light bloom is a weapon spread by Eversong. So it didn't come here, there's no origin here, it just spread from Eversong here, and he thinks they're attacking him. They're attacking the Harandar. And his pride said he should be the wise master of everyone, so he embraced the light in order to attack back on Eversong. The root tender, by the way, was actually the root tender of Sharadrassil, the Volshara world tree that got basically completely corrupted by the Emerald Nightmare. His only response to that was literally, I don't care, the roots are what's important. And he kind of fucked up the roots in the process of his quest line with the light instead, though. Then we go back to Eversong, and in Eversong we take care of the light bloom that is now being used as an actual invasion force by former Root Warden, now Light Warden. Begin by all means, take your time. It's not like we have an army of ravenous tree people marching across the river to devour us. Begin the ritual.
For Quell Thalas.
You surface dwellers, your light returns to wash over you.
Determination.
Oh, look at that.
5%,
Blood and ruin.
5% healing.
What is this madness?
Naive Orwena, this frenzy shall lap at the heels of our sacred home no longer. I have turned the bloom
You mean
back
the
on its
Lightborn?
creators.
Ah.
Wait.
Any time now, Rama.
This is no simple cantrip. Keep firing and try not to die.
Did you get the...
Yes, I heard it.
Orwena,
I heard
you
it.
cannot stop the light bloom alone.
They are relentless. Alnara, give me strength.
Lightborn Ruya.
It's now or never, Rama. Rama! More? Fall back!
Oh?
Forever song!
Ah.
Elder Hagar.
Help has arrived, little sprout.
And that was actually a really cool moment of the quest line, to see how basically, even though it was in the middle of the night, and the thing is, like, if you, like, it's in the middle of the night!
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is nighttime! That's the moon!
Since the game or the server emulates the
The times...
regional time and it's almost 9 p.m.
It was brighter than daylight in most places. Basically like down in Harandar, as it is constantly, which is very weird. And they didn't make mention of the glowing, the light, the unnatural state this cave is in, even though they could have easily explained it away with, it didn't always look like this. It's the light blooms doing. It's like suddenly it's all light and bright. But I guess that would have been too obvious for the Harandar that something's going on, if that would be the case. Anyway, also, as gorgeous the entire zone is designed, and as amazing as the music is, and like the artist team, amazing job. The lore team, not so much, in my personal opinion. I have to say that, like, even though it makes sense in universe, it's like they are... I can't say anything nice about the Harandar and their development. It looks very much like, even though they're so wise in the ways of nature, and they're the Loroks and they speak for the trees, they learned absolutely nothing. And they know absolutely nothing. And that stings in a why is this the story kind of sense. But the biggest pet peeve Kramen and I had when flying through the zone was noticing that this supposed underground area looked more like an island in an ocean of fog, despite it supposedly being somewhere inside the crust of Azeroth. It didn't look cave-like, it looked like a zone in Shadowlands. Also, we could find the actual moon/sun in the sky at some point, which I didn't record, but yeah, I decided instead of having a 3+ hour video of this but longer and more complicated, I'll condense it up. Kramen told me he actually preferred it this way as well. And if you want to see the full VOD, it will be up on the YouTubes as well. But it, as gorgeous as the zone is, the story there was... I went into deep detail to explain every part of the story. And I done in 13 minutes. And then we journeyed into the dungeon. Dungeon assistants. You can drag and drop this. I don't want to. Everyone get your buffs. So we have a tank, a healer, and a druid.
We have a Tauren druid, Orc shaman.
Look at what the light bloom has done to this land.
The human paladin.
Yeah, those are
Ondust is limited, so we must call the areas where the light bloom is most active.
Couldn't you have made that one a group member? Anyway.
Yeah.
A large attack only causes the light bloom to spread. A few, striking the most dangerous, that is best.
Fair enough.
Going out left around. There's one boss, then two up along the bridge, and then down.
Yeah, I think we have to go the left way around. Light Blossom Trinity, and then Ikus the Light Hunter. But let me actually check the dungeon journal.
Born from the Light Bloom's
Light Blossom Trinity first, yes.
Trinity first, Ikus then, and Ziket third? Yeah, because Ruria is all the way on the right.
No, but look at the... No, not look at the map. Look at the dungeon, the adventure guide. That's the order. Ziket is the final boss.
Ziket is the final?
Yes, probably because it's like the powerful main guy.
Interesting.
That maybe because it's like the one who controls.
Oh yeah, the one who helps him with the light bloom.
The leader of the light bloom. So, dungeon guide, light bloom Trinity. The light bloom has suffered a terrible defeat. But the Rutani it imbues, it changes. Like the Rutani it imbues, it changes. These light blossomed Rutani fanatically propagate their vicious and invasive garden. Yeah, the zone's lore is weird. The zone's story is... like, the story we go through makes sense, but it's in-universe frustrating. Like
it makes sense if you don't think too hard about it.
No, it makes sense.
Like we do.
The thing is, it makes sense in universe for those characters, but it's like everyone else, like all other characters and the player characters are like, Jesus Christ, why are you like this? Like it's like completely frustrating to have to deal with how these characters are in character. While if I take a step back and look from it from a writer's perspective, it's like, I guess it makes sense. It's still like, none of these characters is wise. None of these characters, like, stop and think for a moment. What are you doing? What is the... Why did the healer attack a random enemy? Healer! Can we kick the healer? No.
Can we?
No.
Damn it. View houses?
Yeah, I was...
We can view houses of the NPC?
Yeah, I was also like, huh? I think that's
and the tank is sneaking for?
Light-starved Blossom? And they don't go there, okay. They're having issues with the plants. I think the druid is mistaking the plants for friends. Keeps running into the plant wall. But yeah, the characters that we had to, like, to be fair, at least the character that was the most, like, what the hell? Turned out to be an unreasonable villain, which, you know, makes sense. Like, the characters and how they developed from the point on of us getting there made sense, because they were all like, grr, grr, grr. We are like this because of the past being poopy, but we are the ones responsible for the past being poopy. So instead of you know, taking responsibility, we're gonna hide away and stay poopy. And we come along and like, are you stupid? And they're like, yeah, I mean, and they didn't answer, so we just took some of their fighters and left, and then we're like, okay, I guess we were stupid. So, like, you know, from their story perspective, it kind of makes sense. If you don't think about their lore, if you don't think about the 10,000 years of them being completely resistant to learning anything.
And that, and being lied to, or not being told the full story.
Yeah, to be fair, they were not told the full story. Most of their people were believing that the holy path they had to follow, the like goddess and their place in life they had to follow was stay there, take care of the roots. While in reality, it was the survivors being like, okay, we fucked up, we need to pay penance. We have to pay penance by taking care of the roots. But most of them forget why they were doing it in the first place.
Thicket Trinity bonded, causing them to share all damage taken. Okay.
Lightsworn Dash. By the way, at the right you see like a cooldown of abilities happening. Light Blossom Beam is coming in a couple seconds.
They share HP, so AoEs are good.
It prepares Light Blossom Beam. Okay, go to the flower.
He's taking too far.
These are just damage. Yeah. Light Blossom Beam. Can Bedrock Slam. Is there anything we need to take care of that much? Light Blossom Beam.
Blossom Beam.
So when we stay in here, we get damage, but it looks like it's a soak. If we go inside, it like we get ticking damage.
Yeah,
but
after
not huge
it blooms,
damage.
it does probably more damage.
If it happens again, let's just not go inside and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah, no. Woodwarden wraps. Ooh, something better. Upgrades.
Upgrades, people! Upgrades! So the next one is Ikus the Light Hunter. Ikus the Light Hunter is a fearsome carnivore who once stalked prey throughout Harandar. Now the Light Hunter has succumbed to the overwhelming power of the Light Bloom, and his insatiable hunger serves its growth.
We can see it walk around. It's a T-Rex.
I think our druid is suicidal. It tries to jump off of the bridge. They try to... Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so... At 100 energy, fixates with bloodthirsty gaze, you need to run.
I expected an NPC to die on that back push.
Bloodthorn roots immobilize players until the roots are destroyed. So we need, if someone's rooted, we need to destroy the roots. Players targeted will be incised if they reach. So... Destroy roots, run away.
Sure. I'm a caster anyway, so bits. One. Throw it and stop.
Get out of the way. Just get like a bit of distance. Healers need to take care of this. Roar, dodge the things. Oh, they look icky. Okay, bloodthirsty gaze, run. Okay, it's me.
Well, only the marked one needs to.
Oh,
I need to over the roots.
I need to make him run over the roots. Ah, okay. Light crazed frenzy. Damn.
Bird and stomp again, so the push.
Okay, so guide him through the roots. Good to know. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the light bloom is attacking my phone too. What the hell?
Oh, of course, it's me
Run.
now.
And lead him through the roots. As many as possible. That's the way we get rid of the roots. Go left, go left.
I get nommed on!
Yeah, you cornered yourself.
I didn't think you would walk this far.
Well, never corner
They
yourself.
can take us below, but swiftly. I would not expose them to the light bloom long.
Okay. We should use this. Suja. Yeah.
Waystone.
He just charges. So I think when he was above ground, he was still like, he thought he was the leader and he was fighting for Harandar. And when they attacked him and were like, you did bad, he was like, you know what? Fuck you, I'm gonna suck on light now. You don't agree with me? I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna do my own Harandar with blackjack and
With the
hookers.
light bloom, I can restore the Haranir to what we must be. But you
Yeah.
stand in my way.
Yep, nope. Confirmed.
Exactly
I
what
will
you
block
just
the
said.
rootways. He will not escape again.
I will block the root ways. Okay. The once respected root warden Ruya could not defeat the light bloom on his own. His wounded pride led him to drawing power from the light bloom and using it to punish all others instead of aiding his allies. I mean, to be fair, I kind of can see why he would turn evil, especially because he is convinced we brought the light bloom here. He is convinced we are the reason his roots started glowing and burning. And honestly, I think it would be it's like a similar situation. No. Don't go for the boss. We still have guys to get rid of. I think it would be a similar situation. When technically, like, like, imagine the Horde comes to Ashenvale, and after the Horde arrives in Ashenvale, or in, like, Darkshore.
They technically did, at least in Ashenvale.
Yeah, but I mean, like, ignore the BFA storyline.
No, not EBFA, I mean the camp in... No, I'm confusing areas.
Okay, but yeah, and imagine, like,
Yes, no, Eschenwald.
Yes.
The level 20 area where the Holzfäller
Yes.
at the south.
Yes. Imagine that situation. And then all of a sudden, like, they chop down trees. And all of a sudden, your tree gets burned. You'll, like, as a druid that doesn't necessarily like the Horde, you'll also assume the Horde's at fault. If it happens right when they arrive at your doorstep. You know what I mean? Like, I can see his pride and, like, his pride leading to him just assuming that in his character writing. From, and like, sure, for us, the players, and, like, the heroes, it's like, nah, that's not what happened, and he's not wanting to listen, and that's, like, bleh. But as a, like, story arc that's developing, it makes perfect sense, and it's like, yeah, understandable.
Behold my power!
He became
For me!
owl thing, dino again.
Yeah.
Targets with light fire. I need to go away, I think.
I'll
I
kill
need to go
Bloodmoon.
away.
I'll kill that bad. That bad, yeah.
Punish you!
Owl bat. Owl batasaur.
Lights craft!
Run away.
Oh.
Run, go out, go out, go out. It summons light storms that... Yeah.
I call the light! Hear me roar! Bleed for your crimes.
This is their bear form, by the way.
No chance!
Pulverizing strikes? Nuh-uh.
You bleed!
I think you will be having more phases on
Remember
Mythic.
the claws!
Probably.
Okay, this is a healer thing, not a you need to dodge a thing.
Nah, not dodge it, but you need to point it not at more than
Bleed
yourself.
for it was for Harandar.
His faith in the goddess has become hatred. Is this what Lightbloom does?
Yeah, fanatism. Like, again, it's an understandable storyline to have. It's like a it's
Follow
nicely
me.
written. It's just, like, in the POV of the characters, annoying for some,
Yeah.
like, stuff. Because, like, oh... Did you see that?
Lightbloom surges from the epicenter. No, I didn't see it.
Light explosions were happening over
Neat.
there.
A precision attack. I should have called for everyone.
Oh, hi!
Frog!
Ribbit.
Potato!
Potatoed.
This is... Oh, the eyes are unsettling. Whee! Did you see that?
No.
The tank was yeeted away and literally just said, whee!
Oh, I see the chat.
Oh, that is so good. I love that. Oh my goodness. Ziaket. Nope. Bidabet. Ziket. Born from the Lightbloom's epicenter, Ziket was spawned and incubated by light-infested Rutani to create an unstoppable engine of the Lightbloom's expansion.
Do you want to read the dude first?
I did.
Oh, apparently no. No, I meant the things he does.
Nah. I want to blind him. I want to see if I can, like, judge the mechanics. Ooh, wait, he has a weird one
Fair.
with flowers. That's gonna be interesting. Concentrate light beam. Get out of the way!
No, that's aimed. That's aimed.
Oh, but you can aim it at the flowers and you burn the flowers.
Oh.
Okay, so aim it at flowers to burn flowers. Because otherwise the flowers are immortal. These ones.
Huh.
Like, you can hit them down. You need to hit them down in order for them to become vulnerable, basically, I think. So, like, hit the flowers instead of the boss. And then when he does the light beam, you have to aim the light beam at the flowers to get rid of the flowers. That's how I read this.
Most of my attacks are AoE anyway, so...
Yeah, see?
So now one is left over.
Yeah, and I think he will also stand up as soon as he summons new flowers in 2 seconds. Yeah. So if you don't burn the flowers, they become more and more. So try to... Who stunned that flower? We need to have all the flowers in the same spot. Okay, tank. Please, don't stand. That's a stupid situation for him to stand in.
The light bloom is persistent. We too must be.
He died before my collapsing star.
Okay, so it is done then. Uriel's demise is a tragedy. You never knew him as much as such, but he was once a man of honor and conviction. To think that the light would blind him so completely to the folly of his ambitions. In the end, he thought he was doing what was best for Harandar. I can only hope his soul finds both peace and forgiveness as it seeks Al-Naras in death. Oh, there... Whoa, what happened here? There's a dwarf! Commander Koroth Mountain Fist and Archmage Aether Sunreaver! What are you two doing here?
Perseverance, strength.
The Harani seek to join the fight against the Void. Far be it from me to look a gift hawk strider in the mouth. Alderaan has vouched for both their strength and their tenacity. We shall need a great deal of both in the battles to come.
What I do for Quel'Thalas.
There we go, that was easy.
That was very easy. Ivory Grimlings as a mount.
Though we triumphed over Ruia and the Light Bloom, for now, more remains to be done. The Elders will want to convene regarding the Harati's new place in the world. Now that we have stepped out from the shadows of our past, our reticence and fear will not vanish overnight. But this is an important first step. We will be fine. Let Owaina and I deal with the Elders. When the time comes, the Harati shall be at your side. For now, though, I'd imagine you have more pressing matters to attend to.
Go then.
Champion, return to the Sanctum of Light. This struggle is far from over.
Thank you, friend. You helped bring my people back into the world. The goddess would be pleased, I think.
With perseverance, strength.
When Halduran burst into a war council shouting about hidden worlds and ancient warriors, I thought he had gone mad. But now I have seen the Haranir with my own eyes. We are lucky to have them as potential allies, and lucky to have you, I'd say, in brokering that relationship. There's more for us to do, but I have no doubt that the Harati will prove vital allies to Silvermoon in the days to come.
Our strength lies in our people.
Lorthamar, what we saw out there, the light drove the Rotani to zealotry and madness.
Watch your tone, Haldoran. Blasphemy doesn't suit a man of your stature.
He was speaking to his Lord Regent.
We assume benevolent motives, but have seen the light used by the wicked before.
Without the light, your precious city, all of Azeroth would have been lost!
No one is questioning the light's grace, Turalyon, least of all the Sindori.
We seek to avoid its corruption, the light being turned against us. We are your friends, Turalyon, your family.
Family? Of course. The light bloom is an anomaly, but nothing that should diminish our faith in the light.